as you pointed out, Secretary Clinton, you were very eloquent in talking about the economic urgency of ratifying the treaty. And one of the areas you mentioned was the Arctic, that we're the only Arctic nation that hasn't ratified the treaty. I would point out there were a lot of people when we acquired Alaska, which gives us access to the Arctic. There were a lot of people in this country who thought that was folly, Seward's folly, as we remember, and history has shown very differently. But can you talk about where we are with respect to the other countries who have ratified the treaty, who border the Arctic, and where they are in terms of their exploration and any other activities they may be doing in the Arctic, and how we compare to that, and how much, to what extent we might be left behind if we don't ratify the treaty?
Well, thank you for that, Senator, because I actually think that the Arctic is one of these areas where potential instability as well as economic competition are going to be played out. The largest single portion of the U.S. extended continental shelf is in the Arctic, and the other Arctic coastal nations, Russia, Canada, Norway, Denmark/Greenland, are all in the process of establishing the outer limits of their continental shelves in the Arctic using the provisions of the convention. I think we all remember Russia going down and planting a flag under the water claiming the Arctic. You know, we don't think that has any force of law, certainly, but it demonstrates the intense interest of staking a claim in the Arctic. Further, as the Arctic warms and frees up shipping routes, it is more important that we put our navigational rights on a treaty footing and have a larger voice in the interpretation and development of the rules, because it won't just be the 5 Arctic nations. You will see China, India, Brazil, you name it, all vying for navigational rights and routes through the Arctic. And the framework that we should establish and support is the one based in the convention that will help us deal with expanding human activity in the Arctic, which is why I think that the time is so pressing for us to make this decision.